We are about to start a Premier League game, and this is a strange experience, everybody. The place is quiet. The referee waits. Our first game back with Project Restart, live from Carrow Road. And that is the prelude for a knee for Black Lives Matter from every player on the pitch. That is quite a stunning visual impact, Dave. It's going to be swung in by, of course, Emiliano Buendia from this left-hand side. His right foot into the heart of the box, back post, and they could have got a chance, but it's a beautiful last-ditch clearance in the end for Saints, and it was made by Danny Ings at the back post.
Well, that ball has gone across. It was low about waist high, deceived everybody, got to the back of the 6-yard box, and Danny Ings just managed a last-ditch tackle.
Jan Valery. It's not even hot anyway, but they've got to have him now. Ward-Prowse hits it right-footed to the back post. Krul gathers it as 3 red shirts came running in. But I just thought, when you've got a corner, you've won the corner, you're attacking, take the corner, and the ref goes, no, go and have a drink. I'm like, well, that helps the defenders, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Wasn't the right time to take a drinks break for me. That's what surprised me. Stevens bursting forward. I tell you what, he might go all the way here, and then he lays it off. Ings shoots, hits the crossbar, and it's a goal kick to Norwich. And really, he should have scored. And in fact, Stevens was so generous to him, he might have had the shot himself, Dave.
I think Danny Ings will be disappointed with himself there. Once again, Jack Stevens has come out. He's attacked the space in front of him. It opened up for him. He's played Ingsy in, and I think Ingsy should have done better there. I think he'd be annoyed with himself. He hasn't scored.
Yeah. And Jack Stevens, I mean, it just all opened up, Dave. The parting of the sea. Long clearance, up high clearance from Norwich. Comes down off Pookie and Stevens. Norwich pick it up. Early ball from McLean to Cantwell on the left. Good play this is. Dermich looks up from the left. Pookie into the box. Lewis has made it into the box. Half held up by Valery. Back inside to Cantwell. First time shot low. Dribbles through to McCarthy from McLean. And
never really connected, did he?
The first real threat Norwich have had in the Saints' third, defensive third for a long time. Yeah, absolutely, Dave, you're right. And potentially, is that the first shot?
That's what I've been saying. I just felt we were getting a hold of the game, and we just took that initiative away from Norwich.
Looking for options, not a lot of movement around him at the moment. Armstrong makes a run, and in fact he ends up going for him. It's headed by Norwich, though, half clearance from Godfrey, then touched in field, and it might fall to Ings here. In the box, great curling shot, 1-0 Saints. Took it very quickly, very early, missed one in the first half, right foot, 16th Premier League goal of the season, and all came from a fairly innocuous throw-in, but it fell nicely for Ings, took it in his stride as the ball was played into his path. And it was just nodded back by Norwich, flicked into the edge of the box, and then a touch from Armstrong, I think, and Danny Ings just took it early and finished it beautifully with his right foot.
Beautiful finish. All started from a throw-in down the left-hand side. Little bit of movement. Eventually the ball falls to Ingsy, and he has struck that superbly.
50th minute of the game.
Round the goalkeeper's left.
Norwich 0, Saints 1, and Danny Ings picks up where he left off.
What a good start.
It's back to Todd Cantwell. And he can go nowhere. Saints working hard off the ball here. Closer into feet to Pookie. Looks for a little ball round the corner, but it hits the Saints' leg, and Saints will try and break, and Redmond goes between 2. Redmond stays on his feet as Ings takes over. 3 in front of him. He's got 2 to his right. One of them's Armstrong, edge of the box. Wants it on his left foot. Shoots on his left foot and doubles Southampton's lead. Stuart Armstrong, similar to his goal at Leicester that deflected when he cut in off the right, but that's another crucial goal for the Scotsman. Southampton has struck twice early in the second half here. It's Saints 2-0 up at Norwich City. Armstrong with the second, and Armstrong back from injury from the last game, fresh, fit, and Saints surely on their way to 3 points.
You know what, I said in the first half, I like the look of him. I like the way he'd moved around. He was a little bit elusive. He kept coming in, getting himself on the ball, bringing people in. On this occasion he's cut in with the ball across the 18-yard box and let fly with his left foot. It was like a reverse shot to the goalkeeper's left, and he's put them 2 up. Well done.
2 goals in 5 minutes for Saints. Free kick out on the right, about 10 yards from the penalty area. 18th minute of the second half. Saints 2-0 up against Norwich, 2 in 5 minutes from Ings and Armstrong. Ward-Prowse curls it in, and Krul comes off his line and gathers it as Bednarik and Obafemi tried to cut in around the back post. And then Krul clears early. It might be dangerous. Valery needs to deal with it. He's headed it. Hernandez will give him a bit of trouble. Oh, and then he scuffed the clearance, Valerie. He's put his team in trouble. Norwich can attack. Good ball across the pitch to Dermich. First time lay off to Pookie. Here comes the shot. Hits Bednarik, who didn't know it was going to hit him. He had his back to him. Saints lucky. Another mistake at the back from Jan Valerie that give Norwich a sniff.
A little bit of sloppiness there, and really it's a let-off, because if they score that,
yeah,
you know, they're back in the game.
Plenty of time.
That's what I was trying to say to you. We don't want to give them that sort of opportunity to get back in the game.
Outswinging corner from Norwich from the right, not dealt with yet by Saints, and it should be turned home from close range, and the flag's gone up. It won't stand. Flag went up straight away. Disappointment for the home side, of course, but didn't look like anybody was in any real doubt. And VAR's going to have a butcher's at it. Yeah, I think he's way offside. Play on. And a tackle strong from Danny Ings. He comes away with it as well. And Danny Ings looks to his left for support. Tries to flick it through for Obafemi. He finds him. Clever ball as Obafemi ran from left to right in front of him. He squares it back for Redmond. Redmond in the D. Goes it onto his left foot. Beautiful finish. Low past Tim Krull against his old club. He scored a winner here for Norwich against Saints years ago. Now he scored a third for Saints to seal their victory against Norwich here at Carrow Road. And that is game, set and match for Southampton. Nathan Redmond scores. 34th minute of the second half. It's Norwich 0, Saints 3, and that, Dave, was the coup de grace from Nathan Redmond.
Yep. All started from Ingsy playing in unselfishly. Obafemi plays in. Redmond comes in, checks back, sticks it away. 3-0, cruising.
Yep, that is absolutely right. 79th minute of the game for the goal. Redmond's fourth of the season in the Premier League. Saints in control. Bertram plays it out to the left wing to Sofiane Boufal. Chance for him to have a little dart at Aaron. Skips inside onto his right foot. Oh, plays a clever ball to Lung Nathan Teller, who gets the shot away, but just side foots it and scuffs it straight to Tim Krull. Lovely work from Boufal. He can certainly thread the ball through the eye of a needle sometimes. And Norwich forced to put it out, and still Saints penning Norwich back deep in stoppage time, and referee says that is it. Football is back for Southampton, and football is back in a winning way for Saints.